Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. This is Geoffrey Geoffrey, the Cleric of the Divine, standing in front of the main gate of Bravil on this dank and rainy day. And he is currently on his way to Leyawiin. Shade. So yeah, currently on his way to Leyawiin. Better check to make sure I have the water walking ring equipped. I don't, as it turns out. I think we need to go this way. So Geoffrey here is on his way to Leyawiin to take care of some Fighters Guild business. And we'll probably handle a few other things while we're there. I think we still have to ask the Count of Leyawiin for support of Bruma. I don't believe we've had the opportunity to do that yet. So yeah, that's one of the things we'll take care of. Mud crabs. One of the few enemies that can actually get to me when I'm out here. I suppose bandits can get to me too. They can swim, but... Will-o-wisp. Is that another will-o-wisp over there? Looks like it. Oh, there's lots of will-o-wisps in this area. Those are relatively low-level monsters, as for me as I am. Let's see. That's probably a bandit there.
Die!
Yep. Daedric bow and ebony arrows. And it was poisoned, too. Yeah, I was hoping he would have a glass helm, but no. Who's that? Someone who wants to fight. Okay.
Die, damn you! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Come up here on land so that I can claim all your stuff. Elven stuff. An Oblivion Gate. Pretty much right on the road. Pretty close to it, at least. Should probably consider doing something about it. It got sunny for a little while, and then it suddenly turned all misty and foggy. What's going on over there? Okay, you actually were able to deal with them. Kind of impressed.
You have my ear, citizen.
Maik knows much, tells some. Maik knows many things others do not.
Such as, for example?
Levitation is for fools. Why would we want to levitate? Once you are up high, there is nowhere to go but down.
At least in Oblivion and Skyrim, one of the things they used Maik for was to basically make fun of the people who objected to the changes in the game. Like, in Morrowind, there was levitation magic. You could float anywhere. Literally anywhere. As long as you had the magicka and the spell lasted long enough. But they took that out of Oblivion, for the very simple reason that you have suddenly, different spaces in the game. Like, we're approaching Leyawiin here. So if you had levitation magic, you could float over the walls, except that doesn't allow the city to load in properly. Because the city is actually a different game space than the rest of Cyrodiil.
Be seeing you.
I can almost keep up with him now. Now that my speed is so high. I wonder where he's going. Actually, I'm keeping up with him really well. In fact, I think I'm starting to catch up to him. Oh, I thought he was going to stay on the path, but there isn't a path to stay on anymore. Okay, so let's go into the city. And let's see here. I want to sell the armor and weapons I picked up from those bandits. Also, I want to find the beggars.
It's you. Hi.
Hello. You are not the person I'm looking for. And the rain started again. Let's see here.
One more coin and I can get a pair of shoes.
Right, this is one of the people I'm looking for. Have a coin.
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Arche upon you. Me children will thank you for your help.
I noticed. Okay, it's grayed out, so she doesn't have anything new to say, but maybe she can remind me.
Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell a foul odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. It's surprising that a wealthy woman like that would let her property fall into such disarray.
Kind of interesting to hear all of that from a beggar.
Blessings of Arche upon you.
Let's see, there's another one. Is that... No, that's not him. The Mage's Guild. You know what, let's see if I can find someone to do weapon recharge while I'm passing by. Okay, she doesn't do weapon recharge.
Hi. I hope I can help.
Oh wait, she does. Huh.
Always keep your magic equipment charged.
Let's see, recharge all for a piddling 4830G. Okay, and more rumors about the Mages Guild, huh?
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
I've not ever figured out what telekinesis is actually good for, because it never seems to work. Okay, hold on a second. That's how much gold I had before I recharged my weapons.
Goodbye.
So what, it didn't cost me anything? Huh. That's surprising. And completely unnecessary. It's not like I couldn't have afforded it.
Nice to meet you.
Perhaps it is a benefit for being a member of the guild.
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense.
You're the alchemist. Do you have the master equipment?
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Expert. Journeyman. No, no master equipment. Blast. Let's see, which one do I have again? The retort. I have the master retort. I need the mortar and pestle, calcinator, and alembic.
May all your travels be safe.
Strasza of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also, in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy.
Let's see, you don't have a store. Well, you do. But for some reason, it's not selectable.
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did. But we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. The tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
Oh, you're welcome. Blessings of the Divines upon you. Okay, well, I recharged my weapons, so I'm done here. So, that's the beggar I've already spoken to. Okay, I was about to say, is that a body? But no. Okay, so I need to find the other beggar. I know that the other beggar is a Argonian. But I have no idea where he is. Is that him? Yeah.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
You're an Argonian. You're, like, at least resistant to disease. Okay, well, have a coin.
Thank you, kind sir.
Rumors?
I was walking past Rosentia Gallenus' home the other day, and I heard these strange animal noises or something from inside. Very odd. Blessings of Arche upon ye.
And of the divines upon you. Right, let's see. Geoffrey is not particularly concerned with other people having weird noises or smells coming out of their house, but enough people have mentioned it that he's starting to get kind of curious. Knock knock? Oh, okay. She's a Daedra worshipper, it would appear. Blessings of the divines upon you, madam. You really should stop with the blasphemous nonsense.
These stupid scamps are driving me crazy.
Oh, okay. So you summoned them by accident or something? Or on purpose, but you're regretting it? Well, as a faithful cleric of the divines, I could certainly help with that.
Oh, thank you. I had a feeling buying that Daedric staff would be trouble. Now I'm paying for it with more than just some gold.
Well, before we get to that, can you tell me anything about the city? I do not hear all that frequently.
Everyone in town knows about my hobby, collecting unusual examples of the arcane crafts. My husband left me quite comfortable, bless his cinders. What will I do with my collection of curiosities when I go? Donate them to the castle, of course.
Somehow, though, I get the feeling you don't want to donate this one particular item. Rumors? Come on, there we go.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Oh, well, yes, I'm that as well. So, yeah, I have a lot of practice dealing with the forces of Oblivion and giving them what for. So this Daedric staff is troubling you?
A few weeks ago, a spell sword was passing through Leyawiin and heard that I liked to buy curiosities. He wanted to sell the staff you see me carrying. I eagerly bought it, knowing the value of Daedric relics. In fact, I was a bit suspicious when he sold it so cheap. His loss, my gain, I figured. After examining it for a bit, I noticed a small word carved on it in runes. Using a book from my library, I translated it. The word was nonsense. However, when I spoke it and held the staff, 4 scamps suddenly appeared. I thought I was done for. Strangely, they all just stood there. It didn't take long before I realized they were following me. I couldn't be seen in town with scamps following, so I decided to discard the staff. I can't explain it, but somehow I can't compel myself to actually let it go. This staff is obviously cursed. Now I'm stuck with it.
Okay. Well, I suspect I see where I fit into this, but go ahead and tell me anyway.
I need you to get over to the Mages Guild and talk to a good friend of mine, Alvis Uvenum. She's the only one in town that I trust. I was able to get a message to her earlier, but I've yet to get a reply. If I go, then the scamps will follow and my secret will be revealed to all.
Alright, well, fortunately, I happen to be a member of the Mages Guild in good standing, so that shouldn't be a problem. Although, the fact that you are being accompanied everywhere by scamps would certainly keep the thieves and ruffians away.
The beastly little creatures are nasty, smelly, noisy, and wrecking my beautiful house. I must be rid of them. I can't let people know I have scamps in here, or they'll think I've taken to Daedra worship. Try explaining that to the town guard.
Well, I mean, it is legal, although I do have to agree it's not a good look. And the staff?
Alv should be able to help rid me of this staff. We play cards at the Three Sisters often and are old friends. Seek her advice.
Alright then. I shall away to the Mages Guild and be back hopefully shortly.
Alvis is a practiced researcher. She's sure to have some good information for you.
Let's be off then. Which way to the Mages Guild? There, I believe. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Okay. Alright, I'm not too familiar with the folks here, but it shouldn't take too long to find the one I'm looking for.
There's a charge in the air. Been casting some destruction spell?
Not lately. So she's not the right one. The basement?
Hello.
Hello, Sidrosa. Looking for owls.
Greetings, Warlock.
Here we go.
Poor Rosentia. She's been trapped in her house for days.
You know about that, and you haven't done anything. I thought you were her friend.
Frankly, the smell gave you away. You must have stepped in... Well, let's just say something that isn't pleasant. Just be sure and keep this quiet. If the other mages even knew that I was involved with Rosentia's new guests, I could get kicked out of the guild.
So that's why you haven't been helping? Because you're scared of your reputation being ruined. Even though Daedra worship doesn't seem to be a big deal to the guild, it's necromancy that they don't like, whatever that even means. It's never been all that well defined. You know, but moving on.
I'm glad she was finally able to get someone over here. I've been gathering all the research I could on her, little problems, shall we say.
Okay, well, what have you discovered?
Doing a bit of digging, I'm afraid Rosentia's been stuck with the staff of the Everscamp. Nasty bit of fun by Sheogorath, I'd say. The only way she can be rid of it is if someone willingly accepts it. It can't be discarded in any other manner. No one would buy that thing once it's activated like it's been. The only chance is to return it to its original resting place, Dark Fathom Cave. Inside the cave, there's rumored to be a shrine to Sheogorath. That's where the staff can finally be dropped, and the Scamps should remain behind. I also learned that the staff makes the owner move much slower than normal. I suppose it's another way the creator upped the annoyance factor. Please, bring Rosentia this information at once. And if you can, help her. I think she's about to crack under the pressure, poor thing.
And the Scamps?
Oh, yes. Don't bother trying to kill one of them. As soon as you do, another will take its place. It's endless. Quite the curse, eh? Sheogorath certainly has a sick sense of humor.
Well, you know, if they fight against any enemies that target you, then that's not such a bad thing, if you ask me. Well...
Send Rosentia my regards. If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
Right then. I suspect I know who it's going to fall to take this thing to the cave. Okay, before we go any further along with this, let's get to the store. What time is it? Oh, almost 6 o'clock. Let's get to the store and sell all of this junk I picked up. Let's see. I think this store here has the best prices.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Alright, let's talk business.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Alright, let's see here.
A fine transaction. A good price. An excellent bargain.
I believe that's everything. Oh, wait a second. Let's see what... No alchemy equipment. Okay.
Thank you for your business.
Bye.
Hi.
They say a hook.
Okay, so let's switch out the rings before I forget again.
Whole island with an...
All right. With that done, let's get back to Madame Rosentia and tell her that we have been informed how we might exorcise the curse from her. Of course, she's not going to be courageous enough to actually take the staff to the cave herself, so it will fall to good old Geoffrey here. Okay, where was her house? Was that her house there? This is her house. There she is.
I was afraid you wouldn't come back.
So, your friend has what she thinks to be the answer, although it sure sounded like she wasn't absolutely certain, based on mostly rumor and conjecture.
Oh, please, I beg you. Take this staff to Darkfathom Cave and get rid of it and the Scamps forever. I can't fight, and who knows what's guarding the shrine. Plus, do you know how dirty caves are? It'll ruin anything I wear. Do this for me, and I'll reward you with another one of my curios I picked up a few years ago. A valuable ring. Are you ready?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Here's the staff. As soon as you leave, the Scamps will thankfully follow. Do be careful. I don't wish your death on my hands as well.
Alrighty then.
How am I ever going to get scamp smell out of my fine linens?
Hire a cleaning service. You have the money for it.
I'm sorry I ever laid eyes on that thing. Darkfathom Cave isn't that far from here, but the route may be treacherous. Be careful and journey safe.
Alright then. Where are these scamps? Well, I don't need to know. Well, it would appear that the Scamps decided to stay with her. Fine with me. Oh, here they are. Okay, so let's actually check on something. It's supposed to damage my speed? Ah, yep, there we go. That's not very bad looking, you ask me. I don't see it reflected here on the active effects list.
Hi there.
Hello. Alright, so... Yep, there it is. That's not too far away, really. They're all following me. That Oblivion Gate's still active. Wonder if I took these guys in there, would they fight the other Daedra for me? Probably not. I've arrived at Darkfathom Cave. I should proceed inside. Yes, yes I should. Okay, I can hear something. Looks like something out of an Oblivion Gate. surprise. Daedra in a Daedric shrine. Oh, Savali. Alright, let's do this the right way. Gold and a gold amulet. Okay. Hard chest, alright. I was never able to get the hang of this lockpicking minigame back in old Oblivion. Is it changed at all? Between then and now? Mort flesh. What's that doing in a locked chest? Oh, I got a security skill increase. That's the way I came, I think. Oh, another Zavali. Okay. See here. Okay. All right, not too far away, it looks. Okay, what's that? Is that a storm atronach? If it is, I need to swap to a different weapon. Oh. I've arrived at the shrine of Sheogorath. I should find the altar and place the staff near it. After disposing of whatever there is in here. Oh, there he is. No, don't want to wait. Accidentally pushed the wait button instead of the sheathe my sword button. Okay, isn't this where I'm supposed to... Where am I supposed to put the darn thing? Okay. Well, this is irritating. What do I do now? Is this not where I leave it? Ah. Okay, out of character. This is one of the things about Elder Scrolls games that I really don't like. How you just have to kind of figure out some random thing. Like maybe you have to find a very specific letter sitting on a table. Or, like in this case, you have to find the very specific place where you're supposed to leave this darn staff. This is the altar here, isn't it? Isn't this where I'm supposed to leave it? But it's not letting me drop it. So if that's not where I'm supposed to leave it, what do I do? Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay. So I think I've got it. I've placed the staff near the altar at the shrine to Sheogorath. The Scamps seem pleased with their new home, and best of all, stop following me. I should return to Rosentia with the news. Okay. Right. Don't think Geoff would really care, but I, Mr. Math, am like to have a place for everything and everything in its place. So there we go. I was about to say, anything else I might want to kill while I'm here? Oh, another one of these guys. Best to get rid of it. Best to get rid. Oop. Best to get rid of everything, in case anything else comes up. In case anyone else shows up to explore, now they won't get stomped by Daedra. Okay, that was kind of close. Nearly ran out of stamina. Something just fell right past me. Maybe it was one of those floating pieces of fluff. Well, okay, I figured it out, but that was irritating. Just being told, oh, you're there, but I had been given the idea that I would be prompted to put the staff on the altar. Instead, I wasn't given any prompts at all. So, yeah, irritating, but I figured it out. So, whatever. Forsaken Mine. So that's where I need to go for the Fighters Guild. It's gotten kind of late, though. I wonder if she's still going to be up. She is, okay. Ah.
I don't see any scamps or the staff.
Yep, we're done.
Witsy Dootsy runs a clean establishment. She really hates it when people mess up her place.
Huh? We all have our burdens to bear. Anyway, yes, the staff is gone.
As promised, here's the ring. I bought it from a shop in the Imperial City many years ago for an ex-lover of mine. He ran off with someone else, so now the ring belongs to you. The owner of the shop called it the Ring of Eidolon's Edge. I think you'll like it.
Well, thank you.
Farewell, and may you find your way home safely each night to a warm fire.
That actually sounds like a good idea now that you put it into words. Let's see. There it is. Fortified block, fortified blade. Well, not bad, I suppose. But I like the two rings I already have. Alright, well, we've helped this lady. Made it to Leyawiin, helped that lady, and practiced charity with the beggars. Oh, and she's our neighbor, too. Didn't realize exactly where in the city I was. Alrighty. I was about to say, I think that's everything, but no. Let's see. Oh, look at all those that I have. I've been keeping just 10 of them in my inventory, but it looks like I've found quite a few more. Well, it's too late at night to go to the store and sell anything, so we'll just have to hold on to them for now. Well then, let's get a good bit of sleep. We had a long trip down to Leyawiin and just did some cave crawling. And now, what's next? We need to speak to the Count, because I don't believe we've done that yet, to ask for aid for Bruma. And we also need to take care of the Fighters Guild business. However, that's going to be in the next episode, because we are out of time. So, viewers, thank you very much for watching Oblivion Remastered. So, decently productive episode. We made it all the way down to Leyawiin. And took care of a decent lady's problems. And now, well, we have some official Fighters Guild business to take care of. And we also have some official Blaze business to take care of. And that is what we are going to do next. So, once again, thanks for watching. This is Geoffrey signing off, and he and I will see you next time.